Nandito po tayo sa San Juan City Gymnasium for more action on Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow in partnership with San Miguel Beer. And in our next fight, it's Carl Jeffrey Basil contra Jerico Tanate. And this is scheduled for 6 rounds at the catch weight limit of 110 pounds, just slightly over the light flyweight division limit of 108. Ito po ang ating tail of the tape. Both fighters same height at 5'2". Basil with a reach advantage. Pareho po silang right-handers. Taga Baguio po si Basil, taga Davao del Sur naman po si Jerico Tanate. Okay, ito po ang ating ring announcer, Bobby Mondejar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow here at San Juan Gymnasium, San Juan City, Metro Manila, in partnership with San Miguel Beer, in coordination with Mayor Francisco Javier Zamora. All professional boxing bouts are under the regulations and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. GAB Chairman Attorney Richard Clarin, Commissioner Sherwin Bugarin, Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Miss Jackie Lou Ornido. Ringside physicians, Dr. Jose Rolando Rivera, Dr. Gabriel Cabatan. Timekeeper, Romulo Santiago Kim Dangan. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Jerico Tanate. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Carl Jeffrey Basil. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 109.7 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of Bebot Ilorde Boxing Stable, St. Rita, Sucat, Parañaque. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerico Tanate. Right across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 109.7 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins, 2 losses, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Tasig Macalos boxing team, Bangar La Union. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Jeffrey Basil. Judges at ringside, Sammy Bernabe, Elmo Coloma, Antonio Comia. Third man in the ring, referee Noel Haduka. This will be 6 rounds of professional boxing.
Jericho, Jeffrey. Okay. Mag-iingat kayo ha. Pag sinabi kong break, wala nang susuntok ha. Pag sinabi kong stop, ha. Touch glove and good luck.
Scheduled for 6 po tayo. We are in the light flyweight division. Basil against Tanate. Basil wearing the red gloves at si Tanate naman wearing the black gloves. Last fight po ni Basil on blow by blow, that was in November of last year. Natalo po siya ni Lawrence Dumag-Ag on a 3rd round knockout. And previous to that, he lost at a technical decision to Elmer Zamora in a fight where Basil went down and Zamora also went down. Turned pro in 2019 but did not fight in 2021. Fought twice in 2022. Yan po si Carl Jeffrey Basil. 3-2 on record po niya with 2 knockouts. Jerico Tanate naman, this is his blow-by-blow debut. Turned pro in 2021. Has fought twice in 2022. And is coming off 2 straight wins, both on points. And also both against Noriel de Chavez. Yan po si Jerico Tanate from the Beba Dolores stable. Oh, big punch there, scored by Basil. Basil is supposed to be a strong boy. He's got 2 knockouts in 3 wins. Measuring his opponent very accurately is Basil. Both of them are right-handers. Basil is fighting out of the Tasi Macalos boxing gym. We all know that Tasi was a former IBF light flyweight champion back in 1988. Fought 10 years as a pro. Fought in Korea, fought in Thailand, fought in Japan. That's Tasi Macalos, who is now in the corner of Carl Jeffrey Basil. Basil striking with convincing authority. Watch that right hand. That's been a big blow. He's clearly intimidating Tanate. Basil's got the power, and he's showing it right now. There's the left jab. But yung pamatay niya yung kanyang kanan. Watch the right hand of Carl Jeffrey Basil. Sweeping haymaker by Tanate that missed everything. Tanate trying to dig into the body of Carl Jeffrey Basil. That will be scheduled for 6. At narinig po natin si referee Noel Haduka saying last 10 seconds.
Time.
And that's it. That's end of round number 1. A fight between Tanate and Basil. Punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Panoodin po natin. That was a right hand. And then the left connected by Basil. Watch it again from a different angle. Right and then the left. Combination coming from Basil. Clearly marked. Jerico Tanate taking the shots. Round number 2 coming up as announced by our round girl.
Second song. Round 2.
Round number 2. Basil contra Tanate. Basil had a good first round. I thought he intimidated Tanate with his power. He's got the range. Basil also has a big reach advantage. That left jab of Basil scoring. Here's Tanate. He's throwing a lot of haymakers. Kung makatama si Tanate, that's going to be big. But of course, his accuracy is now suspect. Naiilagan ni Basil yung mga tama ni Tanate.
Stop. No pushing on, no pushing. Stop, bring it up. Step up. Good. Back.
That left jab of Basil, that's gotta
Ulo.
set the pace para sa kanya. He's got that reach advantage. 65 inches ang kanyang reach as against 62.5 inches for Tanate.
Break. Good. Back.
Uy, nakatama doon si Tanate.
holding. Stop. Bring it up.
And then-
Bring it up.
Basil putting on a headlock on Tanate to stop him from continuing to attack. Nice combination coming from Basil. And almost bringing down Tanate. Aha. Sabi naman ni referee Haduka, bawal yan. No headlocking. No pushing your opponent down to the canvas. Tanate's midsection is actually wide open. But Basil is looking to attack the head.
Jerico.
He's not throwing any shot to the body. Again, Basil going to the head. But Tanate's gloves are held up high to protect his head. But that's exposing his midsection. Hindi naman nakikita ni Basil yung open na midsection
Last 10.
ni Jerico Tanate. Got to be a little bit of adjustment on the part of his point of attack.
Time!
Okay, end of round number 2. A lot of furious action between Tanate and Basil. Yan po si Basil, 24 years old. Si Tanate po is 22 years old. Getting the dousing from his cornerman, Tasi Makalos. Punch of the round. Lancing blow. That left hand connected by Tanate as he put Basil on the defensive, pushing him against the ropes. Si Basil
Seconds out. Round
is
3.
getting hurt from those body punches ni Tanate. As you saw from a slow motion replay, he was bending his body
Backs.
as if to anticipate the impact of the body blow coming from Tanate. So that might be a weak spot
Up. Bawal dito.
for Basil. And for Basil, yung napansin natin, is at kulang na kulang siya sa body blows. He's attacking the head, but wide open naman ang midsection ni Tanate. So let's see how this fight evolves. We're only in round number 3. Nice shot coming from Basil that rocked the head back of Tanate. Tanate trying to get it right back, and he scores with the right hand.
Top. No
Ito
holding.
nagkakasakitan na yung dalawa. Both are beginning to find their range. That's a recipe for excitement for our fans. Left-right combination scored by Basil. Now he's punching through the defense ni Tanate, but again,
Break.
He's not going to the body.
Hold it back.
he's headhunting at this stage. Tanate had some success with some body shots. Now Tanate is also going to the head. Right hand scored by Basil.
Stop.
And again, the headlock by Basil.
No holding, ha? No holding, ha? No holding.
Look at those roundhouse
Up. Bring
rights
it up.
being thrown by Tanate.
Stop.
He's expending a lot of energy throwing those haymakers.
No holding. No holding. Back. Break. Oh, yeah. Stop.
The right hand ni Tanate, parang nakikita mo na kung saan ang gagaling. So he's telegraphing that right hand, and Basil is able to evade that punch.
What's running?
There's a warning
Box.
by referee Haduka.
No holding. Last 10, last 10.
And both fighters missing
Bawal
now.
sa bato ka. Bawal sa bato. Time!
That's the end of round number 3. We are scheduled for 6.
Okay ka lang.
Neither fighter able to take control of that previous round. Although Tanate had a lot more misses than landing. Here's the shot from Basil, and the left hand connected, spraying the perspiration out of the head of Jerico Tanate.
There.
Round number 4 coming up. Mga kaboxing natin nandito sa San Juan City Gymnasium. They're enjoying the action.
Seconds out. Last 4. Round 4.
Okay, round 4 coming up. Here we go. Basil versus Tanate. Then going back to the bodies,
Stop, stop,
Tanate.
stop, stop. No punch.
And that's something that he did well in the previous rounds.
Back.
Pag tinatamaan niya si Basil with a right hand to the side of the body, you can see that Basil is bracing himself to absorb the impact of that blow.
Break. Okay, good, good.
Tanate complaining to the referee, but Basil still going to the head, not varying his attack. So nandun yung depensa ni Tanate, alam niya kung saan pupunta yung mga suntok ni Basil eh. Naaabangan niya. And again, that sweeping right hand of Tanate. He's been trying to score with that sweeping right since the start of this contest.
No holding. Stop, 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 stop. No holding, ah. No holding. Okay. Saka lang. Box.
Basil again going to that left jab. Both fighters missing.
Stop, break it up.
From
Break
close
it up.
range.
Step back. Balloon. Balloon. Back.
Less than a minute to go in round number 4. We are scheduled
Stop,
for
stop,
6.
stop, stop. Hold guns. Back.
We are in the light flyweight division, although both fighters scaled 1.7 pounds over the limit of 108 for this one. The catch weight was 110. Missing with the right hand was Basil. The left jab scoring for Tanate, and then the hit to the body of Basil. Tanate should go to the body a lot more.
Last 10. Stop, 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 stop. Stop.
Round coming to a close.
Back.
And that's it. Dasi Macalos, the former world champion, attending to his protege Carl Jeffrey Basil, who's coming off 2 straight losses after winning his first 3 fights. So he's desperately trying to get back on the winning trail, signaling that we are entering round number 5. Jerico Tanate. His cornerman, June Tumagan. Tanate, this is his blow-by-blow debut. Showing a big fighting heart. Carl Jeffrey Basil showing a lot of style behind that left jab. But he's got to crack those combinations. Yan ang kailangan niya. Kombinasyon. And then that left jab. Hindi lang pa isa-isa, no? Dapat kabit-kabit yung mga suntok niya. But again, he's got to vary his targets. He's been all head so far. While si Tanate, again, nakita natin, no? Yung right hand niya to the side of the body ni Basil. That has been very effective. As he obviously wants to slow down Basil. Basil can't seem to penetrate consistently yung depensa ni Tanate, as both Tanate's gloves are held high to protect his head. And that's a push down by Basil. And sandali, there seems to be some complaint on the part of Tanate. Ano yun?
Unexpected headbutt.
So it's like a headbutt. And he's...
Wala naman putok. Dito ka lang. Dito ka. Walang putok. Dito ka lang.
There's no cut.
I-ready ko na to kasi wala ka naman putok. Pag may putok, i-stop to. Pero walang putok.
We hear it from referee Haduka.
Time in! Back!
You gotta continue fighting. Wala naman putok. But there was a headbutt. Left hand scored there by Tanate.
No holding.
Both fighters now looking to hurt each other, that's for sure. Si Tanate medyo nagalit dun kanina when he went down and from a accidental headbutt, he was dizzy for a moment. But sabi ni referee Haduka, di niya pwedeng pigilin yung laban because wala namang putok.
Back.
I don't think these fighters like each other too much. There's no love lost here. Nice left hand scored there by Basil. Tanate getting a little careless and a wild right hand once more. A lot of sweeping haymakers being thrown by Tanate na hindi naman tumatama. There you go again. And then Basil connecting with a beautiful right hand.
Stop. Back. Last 10.
Basil looking more composed than Tanate.
Break!
That's the end of round number 5. We're going into the last round. Punch of the round. There's a right hand that was scored by Jeffrey Basil. Watch it here from a different angle. Pasok yun through the defense of Jerico Tanate, and he was forced back into the ropes by the force of that blow by Carl Jeffrey Basil.
Nakakapin mo sa ilalim, ha? Umuntos. Ilalim ka lagi. Sa ilalim ka magkapistaw sa basa.
Referee Noel Haduka doing a good job of controlling the action inside the ring. First, there was that clash of heads. And then, actually, bumagsak doon si
Break.
Tanate. But here we go. This is the last round of this hard-fought fight between Basil and Tanate. Basil is still looking to go for a knockout. He's throwing a lot of power shots, that's for sure. Ganun din si Tanate. Left hand scored by Tanate and then he missed. Right hand by Basil. Oh, a lot of punches being thrown by Tanate, but none is hitting Basil. Good defense by Basil. And looking very frustrated now is Tanate. Hitting the back of Basil. He's looking frustrated and desperate. Si Jerico Tanate. He's looking to press the action, that's for sure. Again, coming off 2 successive wins, si Jerico Tanate to even his record to 2-2. Tanate, banat ng banat. He's just fighting like a machine right now. And he's fighting like a mad dog. He got it on the chin from a right hand by Basil, but he's just coming forward. Devil may care. Kung ano man mangyari, bahala na. Wow, what an attitude by Tanate.
Stop.
Basil just looking to weather the storm. And he barely missed that right haymaker. Si Jerico Tanate. He's like a bull, gone wild inside the ring. At si Carl Jeffrey Basil ang matador. This fight almost coming to a close. That's a 10-second clapper. And that's it. That's the end of the fight. Jerico Tanate gave it his all. Ito, tinatawanin siya ni Tassi Macalos. But Carl Jeffrey Basil is actually Macalos' boy. Gave it a good fight. But I don't think Tanate did enough to convince the judges that he deserved to win the decision. Pero binigay niya lahat. Nagkulang lang sa adjustment. Tsaka maybe a little bit of strategic positioning. Tanate was getting Basil with solid body shots, but hindi consistent yung atake niya eh. Basil naman, exclusively headhunting, while Tanate was exposing his midsection. Hindi naman tinatamaan si Tanate. Let's find out momentarily kung sinong nanalo ng laban. Judges are now computing their scorecards. And our ring announcer, Bobby Mandahar, awaiting the final form from the Games and Amusements Board officials to tell us kung sino pong nanalo in this 6th-rounder in the light flyweight division. Basil kontra Tanate. Both fighters. Ito si Basil, nagpo-posing pa. Oh. Nagsha-shadow boxing. Pati na nila tinatanggal yung mga gloves nila. Tapos na ang laban. Baka akala nila may isang round pa. Boxers, you can take off your gloves now. I think the cornermen, the seconds, might want to do that. Take off the gloves. Tapos na yung laban. Parang mukhang lalaban pa yung dalawa. Okay, we're waiting for the official announcement. And we're gonna get it now from our ring announcer, Bobby Mandahar. Nasaan yung mga cornermen ng dalawang boksingero natin? Hindi pa tinatanggal yung gloves nila. Tapos na ang laban. Okay, we've got the official decision now from Bobby Mandahar.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, Here are the scores of the three judges. Judge Elmo Coloma scored it 59-55 Jericho. Judge Antonio Comia scored it 58-56 Basil. And Judge Sammy Bernabe scored it even. We have a split draw. Tabla.
And it's a draw, a split draw. One judge scoring it for Basil, the other judge scoring it for Tanate, and referee, or rather Judge Sammy Bernabe, calling it a draw. So the fight ends with neither fighter winning, neither fighter losing. It will go down into the history books as a split draw over 6 rounds between Basil and Tanate. Ito po nangyari sa round number 1. Some highlights. Basil connecting with precision punches. Very clear because he was using his distance to measure his opponent. And then in round number 5, Tanate got very wild. Basil was connecting with regularity. I'm actually quite surprised that it was a majority, or rather a split draw. I thought Basil might have done enough to win that fight. Tanate was wild, he was ferocious, but neither fighter winning, neither fighter losing. A split draw between Carl Jeffrey Basil and Jerico Tanate.